Yeah. So, episode 2 of the Radiant Citadel. Last week, you guys all introduced your characters in your various places in the city. Baldwin was gambling. Jacques was digging graves. Naya was, or is it Naya or Nia?
It's Nia.
Nia, it was eating things and harassing a guy in the Preserve of the Ancestors. Yolix went and got a job at a blacksmithy and did fairly well, threw his back out. Rune went around being a little bit of a critic, and he actually gave a woman named Beth some pretty good advice about her food. Showed her some new recipes, and you got to cook in also the Preserve of the Ancestors with the 3 lunch ladies. You eventually found out the reason you all came together, and that is of the old lady who is a speaker for the Ancestors, and she mentioned that Dawn Incarnates had asked for you by name, and that she's trying to uncover kind of this old ancient legend of the Radiant Citadel from long before it was awakened, at least from where our history ends. And she tasked you guys, after a large amount of information and a large lore dump, she tasked you guys with talking to the Incarnate for Sabsong Co, where Rune is from. And the Incarnate was strange and kind of ambiguous, but you guys did very well. You showed hospitality, you showed some merchant prowess, and you appeased the Dawn Incarnate, and they gave you a name, but they actually gave you 2 names. That being LeMay and Kusa. And with that, that is pretty much where we ended the session. You guys asked a few more questions to the Dawn Incarnate, which they didn't answer, and then they dissipated back into this ruin of a house. And as you guys are all gathered around in the Preserve of the Ancestors, the old lady approaches, and she says, so, I know that was a lot.
I'm sorry, did he just say LeMay?
Yeah, I think he said LeMay Tianmo?
Rune turns white.
Are you okay, son?
I mean, are there other incarnates? Does it have to be this one first? Oh, god damn it.
Oh. Are you from Sapsong Co? Do you know of the Dancing Night Market, or?
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar. He's staring off into space as he's answering the questions, just staring at nobody in particular, just drifting off.
Well, the legend speaks that you have to get these people to give a part of themselves, a part of their ancestors, a part of their history into these incarnate gems. These ones are not activated. I'm only going to part with one right now because they're very sacred and very valuable. And she hands you a very small, completely weightless, clear gem, Yolix.
This is the Incarnate?
No, well...
Jim, you need to put the thoughts and ancestor piece of themselves into that thing.
Yes, but also it is kind of an incarnate, but not yet. This is a gem, one of many needed to make or awaken an incarnate. As you saw, the incarnate kind of formed from these gems coming out of the ground and created that pangolin you saw. Those were all separate spirits of same Sabsonko, all amalgamated together to create a representation in the form of the Dawn Incarnate.
I'll take the gem from the old lady and say, "Aye, thank you."
Be extraordinarily careful with it.
We can be holding it with both hands, like.
Yeah, Rune's still just like pale and silent.
Are you okay, Rune? You seem like you've seen a ghost.
He's like bunching his like the bottom of his tunic in his fists. Like bald, like so like his knuckles are white.
She's like looking at him and like waving. You know how you like wave your hand in front of somebody and see if they're like there all the way? Rune looks like he needs a medic.
He looks up and he says, "I can't do this," and he walks out.
Whoa, wait. What do you mean? You just can't walk out with no details. You're just gonna walk away?
Are you trying to physically stop me?
No.
Yeah, he just keeps moving. He leaves this room.
Well, there goes my source of food.
He'll come around. The Incarnates know which spirits to choose.
What do you think have him so upset?
Sometimes home is where the heart is, and sometimes the heart can be broken.
You must recognize one of these names off of from what they told us, LeMay or Kusa.
It seemed to ring some sort of bell with him.
Oh, so he has beef with Lamai and Kusa. Who are these people?
I have no idea.
All they gave us was the name.
Yeah, we have no background.
I think we'll be finding out eventually.
It'd be nice if he gave us a warning or something.
Yeah.
But I guess him being that, his reaction is the warning.
If you have any questions about this area or anything in general, I can do my best to answer them.
For free.
What was that?
You gonna answer our questions?
Yes?
What is this place like? Like a biome? Is it hot? Is it like extremely cold, or is it normal?
It's fairly hot.
Like a desert?
Not so much a desert, more tropical, forested. Its most notable feature is the night market,
I'm here for the NFTs.
known for a vast amount of trade and shops and a very close-knit market community.
Let's see. Well, if we want any kind of information or hint or tip on where to find the people we're looking for, I suggest going to the Court of Whispers.
If you would like to take some time, the Clavinger won't be ready for a day or so.
That gives us plenty of time. Or at least I hope so. I turn to the group. Any objections?
With it.
I'm sorry. To answer your question a bit better is Sabsunko is a patchwork of rural farms and dense mountain jungles that stand small in comparison to the unforgettable Dinsing night market, which is lovingly called the dancing night market. Beyond the regional market, lush jungles that is home to rare plants and animals, including some famous and rare flowers called Laupop flowers.
Thank you. Sounds quite lovely. If you ask me, I like the idea of the night market. I might have to check that out. Not saying it's a vacation or anything, but it's just something I want to look at.
All right. Well, if you don't have any more questions about how you're getting there or about the Dawn Incarnates, then
I'll be getting it.
you'll be taking the Concord Jewels. Probably how you guys all got here.
Okay, yes.
Those large jewels that are basically floating islands connected to your homelands, piloted by what's called a Clavinger. And they all are how we get back and forth.
Thank you.
Say, aye, old lady, I know nothing of this land. Why was the gem passed to me? Just safekeeping?
You seem like you know your way around a valuable gem. And also you are standing in the front of the group.
You don't want to hold it, I'll hold it for you if it makes you nervous.
Uncut jobs.
I'll just say I'll protect it with my life.
Good.
Well, if there's nothing
Should we,
else...
like, go prepare ourselves for this journey then?
Yes, it shouldn't be too dangerous or crazy. You're just meant to find the person and convince them to give a part of themselves to this gem. And most likely, if they have their ancestors' blood, then they will want to work with you.
I guess we should go get ready then. Oh, it's a street race going on.
Always on my street.
The ship
Jacques,
will depart on the morrow?
yeah, yes, we'll have the guards come around and gather you guys up, and when we're ready to depart.
Right over.
Jacques Renex, like, as people are talking, you kind of, like, look over to your right, and amidst some of the rubble, you see some of the rocks moving for a second. And you look, and a mound starts to kind of, like, come out as if something's burrowing itself from out of the ground. And then you see this, like, long-limbed, weird-looking, very small, he's like a foot-tall troll with two little clubs. And he comes sprinting towards you, and he's, like, ready to hit you. What do you do?
What are you doing, little guy? What's your problem?
Rah, die! He starts hitting you in the foot with his clubs.
How big is he?
Like a foot tall.
I just like pick him up and be like, what are you doing?
You have to die, and he keeps swinging at you.
What
Just take
is
his
the
clubs away from him and put him down.
Why is he so angry?
He starts punching you in the foot.
Knock it off. What are you doing?
I'm a troll, you have to die! Punching you in the foot.
This is gonna take a long time, my friend.
Well, fuck.
Just pretend you killed me?
Yeah, can you pretend?
Yeah, I could pretend.
Jacques X, how do you pretend to die?
I just like get down on my knees and like dramatically like grab my heart like I'm having a heart attack and like fall over, act dead for a minute.
He
I would
jumps
like
on
to play
top of you.
along.
He jumps on top of you and is like, sorry, what? Nia?
I would like to play along, and Nia just screams like, "No, we just met him. He seemed like a very nice person."
The little 1 foot tall troll jumps on like Jacques X's chest, like puts his hands in the air, like, yeah, I did it! And then he like jumps down and runs off back into the rubble.
No. Okay, I think he's gone.
That,
I just get up and like dust myself off.
that was quite strange. Most people just kill those things. They've been a problem for a long time, and I've never seen that reaction before.
You said there'd been a problem. How? They can't even do anything.
Well, they just come up and attack you and they don't stop.
What's the? I mean, I don't step on ants when I see one, so
Well, ants aren't actively trying to punch you in the foot now, are they?
they're all actively trying to climb on you and bite you, though.
How long have you all been in the Citadel? This is a fairly common thing.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been about that same time for me too.
About a fortnight. 2 weeks sounds about right.
Fortnite.
Yeah, but you're like, they seem to come and go, and sometimes you even see the same one twice after you've killed it. You're free to react to them however you'd like. That apparently worked. He left you alone.
Do we follow the little troll?
He like ran over in this direction. Oh, what the fuck? This direction, and like buried himself into the dirt and started like digging himself underground.
Maybe there's a whole
Yeah.
underground colony.
I don't think I can get under there.
Well, if they really was a problem, you would exterminate their colony. They live underground, so I guess, you know.
They're trolls, right? Don't trolls usually just want like a toll? Like a troll toll?
Well, maybe if you tried giving them a gold or something. I don't know, but the scholars have been working on it. I don't think anybody's really made any leeway with how they come and go, or where they live, or how to stop them, but
There's a bridge nearby. Usually they like to hang out near bridges too.
that's true. I've heard that. Anyway, if you have no more questions about the matter at hand, the quest, the legend of the Sapphire Wyvern, or anything like that, then you're free to go whenever you'd like.
Listen, and I'll do that.
Can you do what?
I said, then I'll do that.
You all leave the Preserve of the Ancestors. And you start making your way back out to the Citadel streets. And kind of like at the entrance, you see your the guard who had gathered you all together, Solanti. And you actually see her.
What's funny is my notes all disappeared
I still have mine.
off of my word, my word or Excel or whatever.
Really?
Office, yeah, it's not there. So they start a new. There's some new notes.
Well, Zolanti was the guard who came around and
Yes, she's
yeah.
the tiefling guard who came around with us.
Yeah, the tiefling guard, granite-like skin, plate mail armor, and she's from Teletepec.
You spell it Xalanti?
If you hover over her, you should be able to see her name. Nope, you can't. Never mind. Let me update that. There you go.
Oh, TZL. I was right. I just put an X with a TZ.
Yeah, Zelanti.
Because, well, at least in America, usually Z would be an X for some reason.
She's currently like sat at one of the benches near the entrance and is eating some sort of hand fruit. She looks over. Oh, that took a while. So, were you in trouble?
Did she see Rune walk past, or like?
Wait, that's true. Where is Rune right now? Because Rune, yeah,
Rune would have left. Like, he would have fully left the building. He like, his reaction to home is to run. So he is either in a bar or he is in some kind of like fucking side, pocket where maybe there's like a food vendor or something, but like somewhere like he doesn't think anybody would find him.
Yeah. Then if you're like leaving, I thought you were just leaving the preserve to wait for them. But yeah, if you're leaving, you would see Zelanti and she'd look over and she'd, hey, little guy, what do you seem like you're in a hurry?
Gotta go.
She kind of like puts her hand on her sword. Why?
Ghosts. He just keeps walking.
Are you in some kind of trouble?
Yup.
With the law?
Nope.
With the ancestors? Is something happening?
I gotta go, and he just keeps walking. Unless she tries to stop him, he fucking up.
She would like put a hand on your shoulder and like try to hold you there.
Yeah, he's going to try to get out of it.
Yeah.
They're sending him to where he is running from, and he is having a full-blown panic attack.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not a prisoner. You can't fucking keep me here. Fuck the police.
Whoa.
From the underground.
What should I roll?
An acrobatics or an athletics, up to you.
Acrobatics or athletics? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a grapple check. Nothing crazy. So she has to make an athletics.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, again, it's not like she's not even fully grappling you. She just like grabs you on the shoulder and like holds you there. And what's going on?
He's like trying to crawl up her arm. Like, I can't go back. I'm sorry. I'm not cut out for this mission. I've gotta go.
Go back where? You're talking really, really fast. Just take a deep breath.
That weird fucking crystal pangling thing mentioned that we have to go talk to Lamai, and I can't talk to Lamai. I can't do this, so I gotta go. I'm not the guy, and I gotta get out of here right now.
She asks you to partake in a endeavor, and you don't want to go. The ancestors themselves asked you to do something, and you're denying that?
He's gonna mage hand a rock that's behind her to try and make a distracting noise.
Roll me a deception check.
Sure. $13?
Well, let's see. She looks behind her.
Yeah, the moment she turns around, he's gone.
You can't run forever, Rune.
I just imagine her actually fucking up like that. She's like, can't run forever. Rune.
I mean, this is the same tiefling that lost an arm wrestle to Baldwin, so yeah. She doesn't chase you or anything.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna go to like a place where he can drink or a place where he can just like fucking hide. He's fully having a panic attack right now.
Well, again, you've been here for a while.
Couple weeks.
Well, yeah, a couple weeks. Enough to like know kind of the rundown of the place. You know, well, today that Artugan restaurant that you saw earlier was pretty quiet as opposed to some of the other places you've been. You know of a place called the Shiny Tavern, which is like there's more people there, but you've seen people there, you know, but not really. And there's the Palace of Exile, which is where people go to kind of get help and chill out.
Okay, they found me at the Atagwin Cornerstones. Let's go to the Shiny Tavern.
You going to the Shiny Tavern?
Yeah, but before he does, he's gonna duck into like a corner alleyway and change use his disguise kit to like disguise himself with
Roll,
his costume.
roll your disguise kit. For sure. What's the disguise?
So like he's going to like, he has like this like hair dye that like is like a temporary hair dye, so he changes his hair from brown to red. He like pulls off his glasses, fucking hides his fucking eyebrows so it looks like he doesn't have any eyebrows. Fucking instead of the small like purple glasses, he's got like big like fucking huge spectacles. Instead of like the traveler's outfit that he normally has, it's like a mad scientist's like lab coat.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll your disguise kit. Oh. Yeah, it's bad. Like the sunglasses you have aren't tinted that much. You can like still see your face. The lab coat is like it doesn't close all the way and keeps flopping open and you see your normal clothes. Like it's not good.
It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Walks into the tavern, walks up to the barkeep and says, "You never saw me," and puts 2 gold pieces on the counter and says, "Just give me a drink and show me the shadiest corner."
The little kobold at the counter goes, "Oh yeah, well, sure. Here." And he pours you some weird green wine into a
Okay.
like nice wine glass and then leaves the bottle with you. You look like you need it. You
Yeah.
takes the gold.
Grabs the bottle, grabs the glass. I will deduct 2 gold pieces. It's a lot of money.
It is. You got a whole bottle though.
And he looks and he's like, "Shadiest corner."
Just over there. Just you sit beside the brooding guy, I guess.
He looks over like, "How brooding is this brooding guy?"
Not that brooding, it's the Citadel.
He'll like sit like as far away from this guy as possible in the corner, look at the glass and put it down and just start drinking from the bottle.
As soon as you get over there, you notice that it's not a guy, it's a girl. And she kind of like looks over to you and then like looks down at herself and like mumbles something. And then like looks back over at you, kind of like, did he hear that? Did he look? Then like talks, like looks down and mumbles to herself again.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, leave me alone.
You leave me alone.
Leave me alone. You talk to me.
He like turns away from her and keeps drinking.
You just hear mumbles every now and again. And that's where we're going to pan out. Back to you guys as Rune ran off. You guys are exiting the Preserve of the Ancestors. And you see Zalanti now like standing up and kind of like looking around, just kind of like, you know, looking disappointed. So, how did it go in there?
Well, we just got a first task from the old lady. A lot of, you know, big things going on. Some of us very emotional about it, obviously. Speaking of which, have you seen Rune?
Yeah, he came running out of here in a huff, mumbling something about how he can't go back and he won't face her and that yeah, some weird stuff.
Something that has to deal with the people we're looking for. Lame and Kusa.
It,
He heard those names and he stormed off, act like he saw a ghost. So I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that.
the incarnates answered one of your questions? They spoke to you?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
It was very weird at first. I don't know, there was some kind of exchange of food, hospitality. I'm quite trying to remember all the details, but
It was like a giant pangolin, like
yeah, it
a
was a very
red ruby pangolin.
Definitely an otherworldly experience.
right.
That's incredible. I've lived here for almost a decade and I've never even seen an incarnate. And wow.
Speaking of those names, do you know anything about Lamai or Kusa? I don't know if I'm saying the names right anymore at this point.
I don't think I've ever heard those names before. Is that all they gave you?
Well, yes, actually, but that and the Gusta whatever place that we're supposed to be at, the Sharon Kabuhimi
Sapsung-ko.
Samsako. You know, there's a lot of things I can't pronounce being an Autogayan and everything. But yeah. We got a lot of big things going on. I want to go to the court of whispers though. Maybe someone can give me some great insight on these people we're looking for, or like what they are, you know, and why he's so scared of them. I guess why anybody would be scared of them.
Well, I wouldn't recommend going to the Court of Whispers because, you know, there's some shady business going on there, but...
Shady business, like how?
Well, just, you know, people doing underhanded deals, possible criminal activity. Like, as a guard, when I go in there, everybody stops talking. Just silence.
Well, of course, you're a pig. So...
Excuse me?
Oh, that's just what we call guards from my village.
That's not very endearing.
Well, you know, that's, you know... It's just a nickname. It's just a lie. Don't worry about it. It's not offensive. I mean, at least it shouldn't be.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Legit called this guard a pig, yo. Like,
Bitch is a pig. She a pig. Oh my god.
Well, I am going to worry about it. Just because you spoke to an ancestor doesn't mean you can speak to me any way you'd like.
That's fine. But I'm just telling you why they be quiet. It's not like I'm talking to you like this. It's just the way you're taking it. But whatever helps you sleep at night.
No, it's the word you used. And if you're going to keep your tongue as sharp as you keep it, and you want to keep it, you might want to, you know, maybe dull it up a little bit.
I don't know what you want from me. Maybe I will dull it up, but I'm not going to apologize. Like, it's just that's where I'm from. You know, that's what we say. You took it that way, and that's fine for you. But I'm just saying that's why they be quiet when you come around.
I've met Atogwins before, and they've never been rude or hostile.
Well, I think that's you know, we're all from different little villages. You know, we're all.
So your
like
entire village is rude and hostile?
Like, once again, you're taking it this way, sweetie. I'm trying to tell you, hun, I'm not being hostile. This is just the way you're taking it. You got offended by a little Tom, and that's fine.
I don't know who you are, or who you think you are, but I'm going to do what I can to make sure you don't go too far in the city. You have a good one.
You too. Have a lovely day. I wish all the best for you.
She walks away.
You really are, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Yolix and Wakanex, what are you guys?
Say, so what's everybody's plans before we embark on this journey? You guys gonna go get ready?
Yeah. The old lady said it shouldn't be that dangerous, but I think we still should be cautious. Get like a.
Oh, I'm pretty poor right now. I think we should still try to find.
Yeah, I'm pretty broke.
Yeah.
So I'm
I got,
Still try to
ain't got
find a
much
place where
coins
we
there.
can get.
too much money on food.
Maybe we could get, like a healing potion or something.
Should go buy a few things, prepare for the journey, then look for a rune.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree on the healing potions
I
part.
don't think we'll have to find Rune. I think they'll find him.
Yeah, the gods. I think the
Yeah.
gods will find him when it's time to go.
He wants to be on his own to think about this. It's totally fine. I'm pretty sure the guards will know how to get him.
I just want to know
Right.
how
They knew how
scary-
to get him in the first place. So.
Because if the old
Suppose
lady
it's
says
true.
it's not that dangerous, it sounds very contradicting to the way he acted, though.
Not necessarily. Have to just because he doesn't want to go back. I mean, it's dangerous.
Possibly.
That's why he just got his own personal reasons. He doesn't want to go home.
Well, I guess we look for a potion shop then.
Yeah. Which guys?
As we're going to the potion shop, I'm gonna be asking them about like their homelands. So like Yolix.
Asking about Teletubbic?
Yeah.
As we're like strolling down the
I
street.
just want to know. I just want to kind of know where you're from, and we're gonna be on this journey together.
I come from Teletubbic. It's a lot of volcanoes around. The waters are murky.
Dangerous.
Hard to
Sounds
swim or
dangerous.
fish there. Oh, it's not so bad once you learn the ways.
How close are the volcanoes to you?
Near my hometown, there was a few up in the
Few?
mountains.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like a cluster of volcanoes.
sounds really dangerous.
Sounds hot.
Yolix, you would know a couple things. You would know, like, fire salamanders and fire giants are two of the main threats within Teletubbic. But that's okay, because when you travel from, like, city-state to city-state, it's guarded by what's called trail keepers. So a lot of the time, people will come with you and fight these fire giants and fire salamanders, and you would have recognized Zalanti as one of these trail keepers.
So the volcanoes you don't gotta worry about. It's the fire giants and fire salamanders. There was these brave warriors called trail keepers. And, what was her name? Talzan.
The
He's silent,
T silent, Zalanti.
Zalanti. Sorry.
like Taziki, except it's he's not silent.
Yeah, these warriors would keep away the fire salamanders and giants at ease. Zalanti must be a crazy warrior.
Yeah, she's looking at a badass chick.
Well,
How about yourself?
What about you,
Wakanex?
Naya? Oh, me,
it's Nia.
Nia.
I'm from Ottawa. It's with I mean, we're mainly known for just chocolate and sugar, because that's like our main form of trade or good. But it's just a nice nice place of traverse forest and tropical savannas. I think my village is near the main river that flows through it. Um, yeah, it's pretty. Everybody works really hard. We just work, and then at the end of the day, it's kind of more chill. So work hard. Um, like that person said, everybody's nice, but you know, that's just maybe a part of the place that she was at or whatever. Where I'm from, we handle business first, pleasure next. Um, we all, everyone from where I'm at, we have strange dreams. We all can like meet on a visible mountain, and because even though our villages are so far away, we still have this form of communication, which I think is very nice.
Sounds like a beautiful place.
Yeah, could be better though.
And actually, another little fact that you would know, Nia, is that kind of similar to what Yolix just told you about the Trail Keepers, is connecting your villages. And like you haven't traveled them that much, but you know of them. That they're called the grass roads. They're about 15 feet off of the ground, and there's not huge amounts of threats in Atagua, but they still keep you away from the animals and the poisonous plants and whatnot. And these are guarded, and people walk with you, called the kababas.
Oh yes, yeah. We also have fighters who protect the who pro- who protect the formers called the Kababa warriors. Um, they just protect us from uh mainly poachers and bandits and other wildlife, I guess.
Sounds like the trail keepers from my homeland.
Very much so. It when you said it, actually it reminded me of my homeland. I made the comparison. But what about yourself? Where are you from? Tell us about your home.
I'm from Dialongguan. It's a beautiful place. It's a bunch of islands, big islands, little islands. All the big islands are connected by these sky bridges. So they just span miles and miles across to connect the islands. The only way to get to each other. Um, all the seas around the other islands are full of whirlpools and treacherous things, so you can't cross by boat. Um, the nice place used to be a heavily contested war zone, but it's been peaceful for the last 100 years or so. But yeah, people like me from there, like fellow dragonborns, I like pull up my arm and show them my skills. Like we have like this like iridescent glow to us that other dragonborns don't have. I like shine my arm in the light. You see like the purple and pink glow.
Yeah, it's kind of like luminous colors that seem to change when you're looking at it from different angles.
I'll look it up. Like I've never seen a shine like that before.
It's quite beautiful. If can you regrow them?
Scales?
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine so. I've never lost any. I would
Should
imagine so.
experiment and just have one of them.
I don't
Like
think so.
push her hand like on his scales like very gently.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you not worried about the potential money you can make off your beautiful scales?
You sound like a poacher.
No, it's just a question. I'm not gonna do anything.
No, I don't think we can make money off our scales. I don't know. It's just how we are. I don't know.
You're beautiful. You're just straight beautiful.
I noticed that our tiefling friend Zelante, she was like darker in color. Our tieflings at home have the same kind of like iridescentness to them, but it's on their feathers.
I see.
They have like almost like rainbow like feathers. It's kind of cool actually.
So you're saying that tiefling is like slightly different from the ones you're familiar with?
Yeah, just the color is different.
Could be genetics.
And yeah, like my homeland is it's mostly just clans who don't really nobody really competes for power. Nobody's like fighting each other, nothing, but everybody wants their clan to be, the ones. And yeah, I spent most of my days as a bone singer, and bone singers are the people responsible for repairing and upkeep of our sky bridges.
I would like to see the sky bridges one day. They sound unique.
Our sky bridges are made from the remains of the Bakawana, which were giant dragons that once protected our lands, but are all gone. Yeah, nothing much. It's a beautiful place. There's not much going on now. We're just trying to, just trying to
Sounds
maintain our
spectacular.
bridges.
I would love to see the bridges one day.
Trying to stay out of wars. So we've been constantly at war for thousands of years. And it's nice that we're not right now. Finally.
Yeah, you guys go on about your homelands, kind of like reminiscing and stuff. Kind of in a stark contrast to how Rune reacted to the mention of his homeland. You kind of feel that, but you eventually like ask a few people, and you make your way down to the alchemist shop, where you see an elven man, kind of long brown hair. You're wearing like a basic, very simple tunic, beige. Hello, welcome.
Hi, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Are you looking to buy some potions or
Yeah, we
something
got an
else?
upcoming. I wouldn't call it an adventure. I'd say it's more of just a little quest for now. But we would like to acquire some potions because we don't know what we're in for.
Well met, stranger. What are you selling?
Now that you've gotten a little closer, you do see like on his table are a lot of like alchemist equipment, fancy beakers and stuff, but behind him there's about 6 or 7 bottles of what look like wine, and then there seems to be these flowers. You also notice that he seems to have a couple like wine stains on his shirt. It's an opalescent looking moonflower. It has graceful pink leaves and wide petals. And there's just a few of them like skewing around behind him, and get a little closer and yeah, I have healing potions. I have various other potions.
much for your healing potions?
They are 60 gold apiece.
Ew.
60? I mean, you a little drunk there, friend? Looks like you spilled some of your wine on yourself.
Oh,
You meant to say 6, right? Not 60.
yes, 60 with a 0.
He's slurring his words. You guys hearing him? He's trying to say 6, but he's saying 60.
I really think he believes that his work is worth 60 gold pieces.
Uh,
Do you have anything weaker for cheaper?
No, that's pretty standard price for health potions.
No, not to. No, I'm just saying. That's what you want to sell it at. That's
Give us a deal for, like
Does everybody take everything I say as like some kind of fucking insult?
first time adventurers deal,
Where is Zelante when you need a city guard?
A
This
first
guy's
time.
passing out on himself.
Okay, tell me about this adventure.
Well, I'm going into a new Gusetta that I've never been in before. I don't know what to expect. I want to be ready.
I'll like nudge up to him a bit closer. We're on an epic quest for the. I'll lean like right in and say,
Yes, the old lady summoned us.
the old lady.
Yes, and we spoke to the ancestors, and they answered all our questions. And they want us to find people that we're looking for to put a piece of themselves, their heart, into this gym, so we can basically save the world.
I want a persuasion check at advantage from any one of you, or two of you can roll once.
He's got
Mine's at
persuasion.
+5. Oh wait, persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion
Oh,
is
never
+5.
mind. You go. Mine's +1.
Go for it. Mine's 4.
Okay. Look. I'll tell you what. That's absolutely incredible. I don't think I've spoken to one of the speakers like once, but that was just in passing. If you mention my name, I'll give you a health potion.
What is your name?
That's Jacopo.
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 Can you spell it for me?
Yeah, I think you can just hover over his token and see it.
I want him to RP spell it to me.
Okay, that's I'm not so good with the spelling. It's J. It's A.
Okay, that's fine. That's Jacopo. I just know that it starts with a J now.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. It's a Jacapo. I'm an alchemist. Look around you. Come on. I'm not that drunk.
All right, see, Jacopo. Thank you. You're funny.
Pleasure meeting you, Jacopo.
I enjoy a good sense. Someone with a good sense of humor. Some people obviously don't have that, but at least you do.
Yeah, I'm fantastic. Maybe mention me to the speakers at some point. Jacopo with the J.
Yeah. See if anything ever comes up, or we can mention you.
Yeah, if you ever need an alchemist for something,
We might be going on multiple quests, so we might be back here quite a bit.
Does he give us each a health potion?
No, one of you gets one health potion.
I have 10 HP.
It's gold we have between us.
Yeah, that's also one thing I was about to say. I have sorry, because I've been a fat pig, I only have 8 gold pieces.
Kirby, what do you got?
I only got 6.
So between the three of us, we can't even afford another potion. I got 40.
But I suggest a business tip. 60 is quite some gold. Can you make like weaker potions for cheaper?
This, I give you 40 gold coins for 2 potions, and then I owe you the rest later. If I don't die.
Or yeah, you could put potions on layaway.
Roll me your persuasion check, Joquinax, with advantage.
Y'all got layaway in the Citadel?
Pardon?
Layaway.
Melee?
Never mind. This guy's
Lay-
clearly drunk.
Layaway. It's like you.
Who's layaway?
You know, it's just like you give us the potions in an agreement that we will pay you later. We're paying you like half of that right now, but like we'll owe you the rest later.
Yeah, you can give me the 40 and I'll give you another health potion. I'm sure you're good for it. And again, just be sure to mention Jacopo to the ancestors or the speakers. I'd really appreciate that.
How would you want us to do it? You know?
Just be like, oh, Jacopo helped us so much in the mission. He's so great. You know?
I got you. Yeah, it's nice advertisement. Hopefully we can get this business of yours bustling.
Well, hopefully. You know, I do stuff with these flowers, and maybe I'll make that weaker health potion, and we'll see. I'll try.
Yes. And can I see what flowers he's making stuff with?
Roll me a history check.
History. Oh my gosh, my roll sucks today.
You haven't been here long. They look like very pretty, cool flowers that he seems to be working with.
What kind of flowers are those, Jacopo?
Oh, those are
Handsome devil, you handsome devil, you.
those are the jelly flower from Zinda.
Cherry flower.
They're usually made to like make wine, and like they're more of a commodity than a healing herb, but I found ways to extract some from it, so here I am with my jelly flower alchemist shop.
We should get together to make I don't know if it already exists, probably does, but we can do it better. With the chocolate from my homeland and your jelly flower that can make wine, we should make chocolate wine.
Well, I'm not so much into like making the food and stuff. I don't really make the wine. I just buy it because it's really good. You know, tastes like home. And I do use it somewhat in my potions, but are there any like medicinal purposes of chocolate? Can we like boil chocolate down and drink it and to cure stuff?
Well, it wouldn't cure.
Tastes really good.
It just tastes really good, and I guess when something tastes good, you can count it as a comfort food. It'll help you out in like, you know, kind of a stressful moment. You can say it helps your mental.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you, man. What is chocolate made out of?
A cow.
A cow?
No.
Oh my god.
I mean,
He like
that's
holds his
part
head.
of the process, but it's not the cow. It's the milk. You're an alchemist. How do you not know what chocolate's made?
Well, I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef. I've never been interested in that.
I feel like making chocolate is kind of or cooking anything is kind of a science.
So what is cacao? It's like a root.
It's like a. As he googles it, it's like a nut.
Okay.
It grows off a
Big
tree.
flower thing, and it turns into a nut, and yeah.
He's like writing this all down. I can maybe research into that. But again, just mention Jacopo and, you know, tell him where you got those health potions.
Right, so we definitely would do that. I would like to mention that the very rawness of cacao is more medicinal, or like it's more for your health than actual chocolate itself. So that's that piece of information I just gave you for free.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, but yeah, mention your name. Definitely I will, you know.
Yeah,
We survive.
and maybe one day we'll open up a wine chocolate medicine business.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be amazing.
It will be very much amazing. I look forward to our future. I like to take the potions, or no, not me, but I'll just walk out.
Yeah, like thematically, you take them and you guys exit. Who is actually holding on to them?
Not me, because I figure like,
Hang on to what? The potions?
Yeah.
I'll take them.
I feel like whoever has the most health, like just in case he needs to give it to someone, because like say if I held it,
I think we're all super squishy right now, dude.
Oh yeah, we're all super squishy, but someone still has the most health.
Okay.
I got 8.
Oh my god, what?
As you guys exit, Yolix, you see a familiar tiefling, and it was actually mentioned to you guys earlier of the iridescent feathered tiefling, and it was the same tiefling who hired you as a blacksmith and aided you while your back was hurt. You see him kind of coming down the street.
That's the blacksmith right there. Who helped me for work the other day. I think his name was Gio.
Me, Gio.
It's this, but he has those iridescent feathers kind of coming out like the back of his neck and the top of his head, going down kind of like hair underneath his horns. His skin also has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And he approaches the group, mostly Yolix, and Yolix, what are you doing out in the streets? What happened with the guards?
We weren't in trouble. We just had to go speak with the old lady. They requested us.
Yeah, I caught that part. What did the old lady want? That's pretty rare around here.
We spoke with the incarnate. He said he's sending us on a big quest, so.
The incarnates are sending you on a big quest?
Yeah.
To do what?
Find out how to believe.
It's just very incredible.
Yes.
I know, right? No. He gave us 2 names, and we aren't sure of who these people are, so. They're sending us to look for them.
Lamai and Kuso.
Well, so you're going on some quest? I thought we had a thing going on. You were working at the blacksmith, and there's always swords to be made, Yolix.
And armors to be patched, I know, but I know I only worked 1 day. But
Gotta make exceptions for higher callings and stuff, though. You know what I'm saying, Gio?
He looks at you and goes, "Is that? Are you a Deya Longo?"
Yes, I am, sir.
Wow. You, even though they're one of the founding cities, we don't get many of them around. How have you been? How have you been home recently?
I just left. I've been here about 2 weeks. A fortnight in the city.
Wow. How are you enjoying it? Do you miss the Sky Bridges?
It's great. I do. But I'm gonna have to get used to this being my home for a little while.
Well, that's good to hear. It's not. Can't say I feel the same.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for a few years now. It's I've just got sick of them, and I don't mean to be offensive, but yeah, I've come here to carve my own path. And he kind of like pulls himself back a little bit. I've come here to carve my own path and just work as a blacksmith and, you know, make a name for myself.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Maybe one day you will return home.
And he kind of like nods, but yeah, maybe one day. I'm going to the tavern. Have a drink, Yolix. If you're going to leave town, you can at least buy me a drink first.
Yolix, how close are you to the blacksmith?
I only worked one day, but yes, of course.
The way
since I won't be able to work at the smithy for a while, so.
Well, I don't know. You came in, you were like, hey, I really want a job. We like spent the day together. I helped with your back.
I've been crawling around.
I don't know, shit.
I don't work.
It's so personal.
Shit, Yolix, you don't have to come to the tavern. Like, I was just being friendly. It's fine.
Oh my god.
We will come with you, Gio. Have a drink, since you're my boss.
Everyone here is so fucking sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't mind going to the bar. I want to go too. Do they have food?
I'm pretty sure. You know, I haven't eaten there before. I don't usually eat when I go to bars, but
I do. I'm a food connoisseur.
well, maybe they have something. And this is where we're gonna pan out as you guys start walking down the street. Rune.
Rune is fucking like blotto, like should be blackout drunk in behind the fucking bar that I don't know if it has a kitchen, but it's probably not a very big kitchen, making fucking drunk food. He's singing like some kind of fantasy rendition of Fleetwood Mac. He's full Rumors album on repeat. He is he is like grabbing fucking booze from the bar, even though the bartender probably does not want it and is using it in the cooking. Every time the bartender complains, he just throws another coin at him.
Okay. The thing about the Shiny Tavern is, and now, like, you would have known this going in the first time. It's run by 3 kobolds. One of them is the barkeep, and 2 of them are in the back. One of them more works as a food runner, and the other one is, like, the actual chef.
Yeah.
And,
he has fully shoved that chef out of the way.
Roll me a persuasion check. Either way, you will be in the kitchen making food, but this is just to gauge how they're reacting to it.
Sure. 7.
What is up with all these rolls tonight?
I know.
All right. Panning back out to you guys on the street, walking with Geo. He's just going off about, you know, how to make the perfect sword, kind of like trying to explain more things to Yolix, even though Yolix kind of quit. And you guys enter the tavern. So Yolix, if you heat the sword, right, and then just let it simmer, and then heat it, and then let it simmer, and then heat it for the 3rd time, but a little longer, then hit it with the hammer, it comes out way nicer.
Of course, Gio, of course.
Been down 1 time. Been down 2 times. Hey man, pass me that.
Is
Never
that
going
room?
back again.
Hey,
Go find a table. There's a nice looking table over there in the corner.
stop using my knife.
Have you ever made a spear, Gio?
Rune's fucking drunk as fuck. He looks like he's in bad drag. He's making food, and the kobold probably looks so pissed at him.
Yeah, you guys would definitely hear the singing and some commotion coming from the back. And G, this is G. And you would recognize that he is from Sapsonko. So he's a little more like, hey, come on, get out of my kitchen. What are you doing? Stop.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Here, and just fucking flips another gold coin at him. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just cooking some comfort food, man. They want me to go home. I don't want to go back.
Look, like, I have order. I need make orders.
What's the order? I got it. He like grabs a kitchen knife clumsily.
It's
What?
fancy man feast.
What's in the fancy man feast?
Finest meats, cheeses, fruits, and nuts on one platter like that.
He grabs the meat and starts chopping it.
It's kind of like burly kobold, like, shrugs his shoulders. He pay me for him work? Okay. And he goes back to like chopping some seafood up.
That is a 9.
You give him the platter, he's like, he looks at it. This not shiny tavern standards.
Oh, you said chop the meat. Chop the meat.
Why is this guy still in the kitchen? Can you guys hurry up with that fancy, what was it called? Fuck. The fancy man's feast?
He walks over and he starts like crushing nuts with the bottom of the knife, but like missing half the time. And like one time like the knife almost hits him in the face and he's just like, oh, that was fucking close. Fucking tries to slam it again.
Gio's like, guys, that's weird, but none of my business. He goes to the bar and gets a drink.
Was we should get a table?
You
I
can,
don't know how that works.
Or can we hear that going down?
yeah, I said that. You can fully hear the entire thing going down. It's not a huge place.
Oh, I just couldn't see. All right.
I want to try food here, but I feel completely stupid spending all my money on food. But I just want to try it. I'm gonna spend my money on food.
G here looks at you, Rune. You try again.
Oh, you got it, boss. And he fucking grabs another piece of meat and tries to chop it up.
He brings over like the scuffed platter to Guy. This one is house food. And they both just start munching it down.
Oh, there's a commotion going on back there.
There we go. He like closes his eyes while he's cutting the meat, just to, like tries to feel the knife and like chop, and like expertly chops it this time. There, is that that's a standard, chef?
He's like got a mouthful of food. He didn't watch you do it at all, and he looks over. Wow, much better. You run food?
Oh God! I think I'm gonna throw up.
Table 6.
You got it. And he like sleeves the rest of like the cheese and fucking nuts and everything onto the tray and like clumsily like walks out to the table.
Shout out. Table 6 over here. No, I'm just
Where's table 6?
You guys see this little gnome? It's very recognizable, Rune, walking out when in very shitty disguise, like really bad disguise. Like you can tell he tried to like switch his glasses and put this like long lab coat on to hide his clothes, but it is not working at all. You see a shit-faced Rune just badly disguised, and he's holding this like really nice plate of food and just like looking around confused.
I'll just wave at him, just like.
Are you guys table 6? Whose table? He walks up to the bar. He's like, hey, you, Kobold. Where's table 6?
Table 6, oh, sorry, that's not his voice. Table 6 is, right over here. Right over, the left side there. That kind of guy with glasses.
Yeah, Ron's like, oh, hey, guys. I'm working. Oh, God. It's at table 6. Here's your shit. And he fucking drops it on the fucking table.
Oh, be careful with the fancy man's feast. What are you doing? Come on, stop. You see this shit?
Alright, what do you guys want?
Want you to explain why you ran away from us.
Take whatever you're cooking up, my friend.
Alright, yeah, I don't have time to explain.
What's the special? No, come back. I want to know what the special is. Damn it.
Why? You're gonna eat it no matter what anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
We got 6 more fancy man's feasts.
6? 6? What people want 6?
Well, I know there's this really angry politician out there, and she's gonna eat one to herself. So you just trust me on this one. 6 is the number.
Are they all fancy men?
I beg your pardon.
Are they all fancy men? Can they handle?
Rune vomits.
Okay. We've had our fun. You come back tomorrow. You come back tomorrow.
What about my paycheck, man?
Okay, here. And he gives you your gold back.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Oh God.
You come back though. You make good fancy men.
Yeah, real fancy, man. You check you later. He like stumbles out. I'm not going back. No, I'm not. He tries to keep walking and he fucking blacks out.
Blacks out face first on the floor. Lee, the bartender kobold, like looks over. Keeps wiping the counter.
Can I get a menu?
Yeah, we got Tasha's hideous stew. We got roast goose. You know, we kill it right away. You can watch if you want. We got stuffed eggs made in the style of the devil. We got the fancy man's feast. You know, we got some owlbear eggs, some shanguan caviar, pseudo dragon on a stick, whatever you need.
How much for the owlbear eggs?
Well, how do you want them? You want like 3 on a steak?
Three on a kebab.
How do you put an egg on a kebab?
You figured it out. You're the chef.
Take one of the roasted
I'm not the
goose.
chef.
Oh well, you just stick it through like a kebab. Put it. Whatever. Just give me the damn egg. I don't care. It's done.
Hey, Yolix, do you cover my meal for me? I spent all my money on potions.
I'll buy everybody's meal today. It's a treat from me.
All right.
Actually, I don't want them owlbear eggs anymore. The order sounded too complicated. I'll take the fancy man's feast. Wait, no. How much is the fancy man's feast?
Jesus Christ, you're literally the worst.
Fancy man's feast in like, 5 silver.
I'll take 2 of those.
2?
Like 1, 2.
He'll have 1 too.
Take a goose.
And he wants the goose.
He does that like waiter thing where he goes after Yolix and Nia's order, and then when Joquinax orders the roast goose, he's like, yes, that's an excellent choice. That's great. It's a awesome, amazing pick.
Can I get a goose on the side as well? And 2 goose.
Goose on the side.
You want 2 fancy man's feast and a goose on the side?
Well, yes, because you said it was a nice choice, and I want to try it.
Around these parts, we don't really like to waste food.
I don't waste food. Do it look like I waste food?
You could wrap it up and take it home. I mean, like...
Yeah, it's a secret leftovers.
Okay.
He's not eating all of it right now, does he?
So, 3 fancy man's feast and 2 roast goose coming right up. Kind of walks over and he like nudges you a little bit, Rune. Hey, get up. You're in this classy place. Come on.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Goes in the kitchen. You see him yell a bit. I'll be in just a couple minutes.
So while we wait for our food, does anybody want to go wake Rune up, or do we want to talk about more about this?
Around you guys, you see a couple people. Rune, you are passed out, so you don't see nobody, but
Yeah, he don't see shit.
Jacquinax, you would notice Gangman is sitting at the table with the woman who was at the front desk at the House of Convalescence, along with a... Oh, no, Jacopo wouldn't be there. No, it's just them.
Who's Freddie Mercury up there?
Up here? Up where?
Right hand side, top right.
Freddie who? No.
Like, use your pointer. Oh, Freddie Mercury. There you see... There you see a halfling man. Very short, but very nice clothes. Brilliant, absolute unit of a mustache. And there's two very, very burly human men that are sitting at the seats beside him. And he's just sitting there drinking something. He has lots of gold, like around his neck, on his like bracelets, rings, you name it. But it's still like kept very classy, like gold chains under his collared shirt, you know.
Yeah.
Nia, you would recognize, I don't know if you would recognize, but this man, bearded man here, is the guy who you spoke with.
Which one?
Yeah, Jamani. He's the one you spoke with at the Preserve of the Ancestors when you like went to the debate.
The chef guy? Oh no, the yeah, okay. I know.
Just the random guy that you like bugged in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you look over and you see him and he kind of like avoids eye contact with you.
That's fine. I'll do the same. Actually, I'll look back. Oh, it's you. Hi. How you doing?
Oh, great, it's you.
Did you enjoy the rest of that debate? I had to leave early because I was called by the ancestors.
You were called by the Ancestors?
I said what I said.
For what?
I believe that information will be classified because I don't really know you like that. But is that your date? Who's that?
Oh my gosh.
That's Zuli. She's
Julie. She looks lovely.
she's just a fellow merchant and we're just discussing merchant things.
That's amazing. I didn't know you were a merchant.
Yeah, I'm from Shankabomi. Shanka. Shankabumi. I make Shanka curry.
Oh, you
Yeah.
make that?
Yeah.
You wanna cook?
Of course.
I'll have to try that sometime. Is it spicy?
Fairly.
Fairly spicy, yeah. I heard about a curry from like, people talking, but they were talking about how good and spicy it is. And like I never had a curry before, so yeah, that's on my list of things to try.
We'll definitely come down to my restaurant sometime.
You have a restaurant.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Shanka Curry.
Oh, okay. That's nice. I'll definitely come by on my free time. Right now I'm busy with the quest from the ancients.
Well, I appreciate that. And he kind of like leans back, talking to Zuli.
She nods and turns back to her table.
Go over these people and like apologize to Gangman. Like I had to leave yesterday and stuff.
Oh, hello.
or earlier in the day. I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was earlier in the day.
Yeah, you left and dug very little of that hole, but it's understandable the guards came for you. The old lady wanted to speak to you.
Yeah. I gotta do something for the old lady. So just sorry about earlier and everything. Yeah, I had to go. Yeah, so grave digging, huh? And I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself to you earlier to Orchid. Be like, I'm Jacques Winax.
She looked over at you and goes, "Yeah, you're the new gravedigger, right?
Yep, yes, ma'am.
But you didn't finish digging any graves."
I kind of got called to go see the old lady and something about the ancestors, and yeah, I got a thing I gotta do before I can dig graves.
Well, we hope you come back.
Me too.
You don't dress like a gravedigger.
No, that's just my new profession. I used to be a bone singer in my homeland, repairing bridges and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. You don't look like you're a gravedigger.
That's because I'm not. I study medicine. I'm from Ottawa. I'm what's known as a green doctor.
Very interesting. So what brings you to the Citadel?
Mostly just trying to help and have an Ottawan presence at the House of Convalescence. They are all the other lands have a lot of large issues, and a lot of scholars are trying to solve them. And a lot of it has to do with medicine, so I offer the Ottawan knowledge that I can. As a green doctor, I'm kind of an ambassador, a back and forth. I spend a lot of time with the green doctors, and then I come back here and I kind of share information with the scholars of the Citadel.
Sounds like a very interesting job.
Huh.
How long have you been doing this for?
Oh, a couple years now. And it took a while to pass the tests and become ready and climb the ranks of the Green Doctors before they trusted me with something like this. I've come a long way. But they wanted to see me out here, and they wanted me to help cure the other lands. How about you? What brings you to the Citadel, other than wanting to dig graves?
I'm looking for a way to bring back the Bakanawa. You don't know what the Bakanawa are. They are these dragons that used to populate my homeland. And they're mostly gone.
And you seek to bring back your fallen deity?
Well, yes, they're not really a deity. They're more of like a living creature.
Then why do you want them back?
Well, one of the reasons is we will repair our bridges with the help of them and with their remains, and without them, we cannot keep up maintenance on our beautiful sky bridges. And they've fallen into disrepair. Yeah.
And what were you back home?
Uh, a, a bone singer. We are the
And you said you
we like
repair these.
magically repair the bridges. Yeah.
I'm familiar with some of the lore, but I wish you luck in your endeavors.
Same to you. And yeah. Sorry about yesterday. I will get back in touch if I return. And yeah, have a great night. I'm just gonna
Yeah, maybe
go back.
maybe
eat
you'll
my-
finish a hole
eat my
next time.
goose. Hopefully, maybe we'll get halfway done. I'm gonna go eat my goose.
Yeah, at this point, Guy would come up to the table as you're returning with 3 fancy man meals and 2 fresh roast goose. Well, here you go. Compliments from the chef. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Made with love.
I'm sure it is.
Thank you.
You okay, buddy? You want to like not be here? And he's gonna like push you kind of like more in the corner.
Couldn't see if Gio wanted any food.
Oh well, I'm not familiar with Geo. That's your blacksmith friend. Yeah, that's your blacksmith friend.
Seems like a good guy.
I mean, he is a good guy, but I'm not paying for him. I don't know him.
Jeez.
All right.
Buys drinks, but if he wants food, he's on his own.
Exactly. Just shout out, Geo, how are you holding up over there? Well, if you remember, you guys, he said he didn't eat at these places anyway.
You hear the bar doors open up. And the familiar tiefling walks in. She kind of looks at the table with a scorn, and not just at Nia, but at both of you, Jokwanex and Yolix. She kind of sighs, and then approaches Rune on the ground. Sorry.
No,
Why
Mama.
is she staring me down? Fuck her. Dude.
No, Mama, I don't want to make the dragon dumplings today.
Not your mama.
Oh, ghetto.
What are you doing, Rune?
I'm not going back.
You're walking back?
He says it one more time, like, I'm not going back, and then like his eyes like roll back into his head and he blacks out again.
Okay, and she's gonna pick you up and take you over to this other guard with long dreads and conch shells woven into them, and kind of like sit you down at the table and let you like put your head down and stuff. She's gonna get you a water and do the whole like taking care of the drunk person thing.
Yeah, he just lays his head on the table, like, oh god, I'm a failure.
You're not a failure, just drink more water. You hear the tiefling to yourself. He's playing the lute, but more in like a twangy country style kind of way. Singing some kind of like slow paced song.
He like drools a little on the table.
That's okay, buddy. Pats you on the back.
You know that kind of drunk he is. He is past his drink limit.
Yeah, Rune's hammered. And again, you guys definitely all fully notice all of that.
Oh, Rune. Oh, I get that. He just doesn't want to go back. It's like, what is it? It's so, like, it is extreme right now. I never seen I mean, I barely know him, but it's the most extreme that I've seen him.
It's like he's having a hard time. Just the mere mention of his homeland.
Yeah.
Rune like tries to get up from the table but can't fully stand. He's like, all right, I gotta go cook. I'm on the clock.
No, Rune, you just have to sit and drink more water and eat that bread. Come on.
Oh, okay. He takes a bite of the bread and like fucking cheeks it. And he's like, all right, I gotta go back to work. It's good. It's good. He's just like slaps his face a little bit. He's like, all right, fisherman's friend. That's I think that's what the special is. Is that what you're ordering, Tzatziki?
Zalanti. No, it's your lunch break. Sit down.
He sits back down. He's like, okay.
Oh my god. The halfling at the end of the bar with the two burly dudes. He gets up. Two guys still stay seated. And he walks over to you guys. So, I saw you guys walking around with that guy, Baldwin. He a good friend of yours, or?
I just met him the other day, but
Who's asking?
I could say he's our friend.
Oh, I'm his old buddy from the Empire. Just looking to get in contact with him. I heard that you guys were making his acquaintances, so I was wondering if you knew where he was or where he's gonna be.
We've seen him earlier in the day, but I haven't seen him since
He's
he was the preserver of the ancestors. So
yeah, that's the last place I saw him. You might want to check the trade discount. Maybe he's over there.
Yeah, maybe he'd be over there playing his little loop or whatever he plays, but I checked, couldn't find him. It's almost as if like he doesn't want me to find him or something.
I think it would just look a little bit harder to find him.
Just
Did you check the page?
And he kind of like steps back a little bit and looks at his buddies, who then get up and kind of like stand behind him. If you see him, you let him know that Haji's looking for him, and I'll see him soon.
Yes, sir, Mr. Haji.
The two big guys kind of like mean mug each one of you at the table.
I classically like digging my goose with the fork and knife.
You're like
keeping-
huge.
But like keeping eye contact with them as I do so, and I take a bite of it.
yeah, but enough distractions. Let's eat. I'm gonna start
Oh.
going to town on there.
I'm tired of my
feast.
distractions. That's why I'm starting to dig in now. How's the goose? How it the goose tastes?
Oh, the goose is amazing.
It's quite scrumptious.
Yeah, it's like a whole roasted goose. Jacquinax, this is like perfect for you.
Home.
The Fancy Man's Feast, again, is just two giant platters of the finest meat, cheeses, and fruits. It's very good, but just basically you guys ordered enough to feed like a party of people.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna eat all of my food.
roll me a con save.
Constitution saving throw. That's like the best one I had all night.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you munch this down. You feel a little bloated at one point, but you do that thing where you kind of chill and you take a sip of water and you keep going and you You crunch all that food.
My God, this was delicious.
Ask Gio if he wants a piece of my goose.
Have you been just biting into it Dragonborn style or like eating it civilized?
And like just like, you know, like started like eating like the like legs and shit, you know.
Like,
Still, it's not like I didn't like just grab it and start devouring it. Like I just ate it. I guess I ate it civilized.
okay, all right,
He's classy.
all right. You're asking Geo?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Gio looks lonely over there.
Geo has what does he have? He has a pseudo dragon on a stick, a double pseudo dragon on a stick. He's munching on. Looks over and goes, "Oh, you want to try some of the pseudo dragon?"
No. Got
Well,
the word dragon in it. It kind of sounds like I shouldn't be eating it.
Yeah,
I'm good.
it's also the word pseudo. It's like not
Yeah, I
dragon or
I
like
know.
fake dragon.
I'll take a bite.
Still, if I was a crab, I wouldn't want to eat fake crab, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I would eat pseudo tiefling. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
He'll break you off a piece, Nia.
Thank you. Have you tried the goose?
I haven't tried the goose.
Simply amazing. I think he was offering you some goose.
5 pieces if you like.
Yeah, I'll take some goose.
I eat the pseudo dragon.
Geo's had a couple in him now. So like you like worship and like the Bakanawa and like think they're great and stuff.
I do.
Why?
Why? They're the ones who gave us the gifts of the sky bridges, or the one who defended the lands for thousands of years?
Well,
Why
like,
wouldn't you?
well, I'm not saying they weren't great and all, but like, you actually believe that they're like coming back?
That's what we need.
That's where what?
That's what we need. Need them back.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, all great things end, man, and you know, I'm not trying to like say anything offensive, but you know, why do we need to save the land? The Bakanawa are kind of gone. They were kind of just like monsters in the first place, then they died out, and now they're gone. I don't know why I don't know why everybody there like holds on to it, you know what I mean?
I see what you mean, but it's different, you know.
Why is it different?
It's just, you know, it's different. It's,
Well,
like my ancestors can be traced back to Bakanawa. Yours can't be, right? So
well,
different when it's part of your actual ancestry, right?
well, blood doesn't mean too much to me. But again, to each their own. You know, I just don't want to. I didn't want to keep wasting my life away on an old bridge that's just bound to collapse any day now. What was that?
None of I have anything to do with it, so you really don't want to go back. You don't miss it at
Sounds
all.
like to me that Gio can't fix the bridges. That's why he left.
Well, of course I can't fix the bridges. Only the Bakanawa can fix the bridges.
Isn't it like? Didn't Walkenex say there was people who tend the bridges?
Yeah, the bone singers, but it's not enough.
That attitude. Yeah.
Well, again, I'm not telling anybody else how to live their life. I get a lot of guff from my family, and yeah, you know what a Ninundo is, right?
Yes.
We have a Ninundo, and even to this day, the old bag comes and harasses me, and tells me, "Oh, I need to worship or appease my bloodline, and praise the ancestors and be honorable." And I don't know.
Should listen to your spirit guardian once in a while. It's not like it's a random thing. It's part of your ancestry. That's part of your bloodline.
Yeah, but again, like, what is a bloodline? I'm not gonna have kids.
You never know.
I don't know, but let's.
You'll have kids with that tiefling woman right down there, you know?
You don't know if he could.
She ain't looking too bad, bro. Maybe go make some moves on her.
Maybe he literally can't produce kids.
She does look all right, I guess.
Pretty good to me, man.
Make me a persuasion check. I don't know, man. She's pretty. It's fine. Let's talk about something else. Yolix. So if you heat the metal to this certain point, right? Like you can see in the sword, and as he's saying this, Yolix, you look over, and from one of the floorboards, it like pops open, and you see two little greasy eyes, and then out pops a 6-inch dwarf or 6-inch troll. It's like the one you saw earlier, but actually like halfling size. Very small. He has like slicked hair, and he looks almost identical to Volwyn, but is very much more like decrepit, like warts on his face. One eye is a lot bigger than the other one, and he runs at you with a little tiny loot. And he goes, "Throw coins!" What do you do?
Like, just not even listening to Gio. My eyes are just gonna bulge open and like, guys, I think I'm going crazy. There's the Volwyn thingy right there.
As a pet.
Is it a pet?
I don't know.
As you guys are saying this, it runs over and starts. It starts hitting Yolix in the foot with its loot.
Oh,
I can keep a rat as a pet. Why can't I keep this little guy as a pet?
You can keep anything as a pet if it listens.
I'm like pick him up by the back of the scruff of his shirt. Just shake him like, hey, cut that out.
Ah, die! Throw coins! Die! He's just shaking.
Throw coins.
Trying
You
to
want to get thrown?
throw coins.
Name coins?
Throw coins?
So we're gonna name them.
Die! And he throws the loot at your face, Yolix.
Ah! Hits him right in the eye. Like,
Name him Loot.
I don't think this is Volwyn, guys.
No, it's definitely not Valwyn.
I'm gonna still be shaking him, like rubbing my eye.
Gio looks over. Yolix, I know you're new, but we usually just kill those things.
Oh, you don't have to kill him. He's a nice little guy.
Is he? As he's like violently like trying to punch you in the face from however far away you're holding him.
I'm like petting him on the head.
But I'm still shaking him too. Like,
Just hug him. Maybe if you hug him.
hug him
Yeah, just hug
or
him.
huck him.
No. No. Hug him.
I like put him over my head. I'm like, oh, hug him, and I'll like start hugging the Volwyn troll.
He bites you multiple times.
Ah!
Like on the face and neck. Like I know you have a big beard and all, but can't get you. I need to switch your token too. My bad.
He still bites through it. I'm just like, I don't think keeping him as a pet is a good idea. He's feisty.
All pets must learn. And they'll look at him like, no! Bad! Bad! No biting!
I'm assuming you have your finger close to him. He's gonna bite your
Yeah.
finger.
Oh, you little shit!
Throw coins.
Okay.
Die.
Can I take out like
Pound!
3 silver and throw it? See what he does.
Yeah, just give him some money. He's homeless.
You,
Like,
you,
hey, little buddy, there's more coins if you want to stick around.
Yeah, if you stick around, you'll get paid.
He runs over to the 3 coins you throw, picks all 3 of them up, and then whips each one like at each one of your heads.
How about if you stick around, you get more
like
coins?
I'll duck
He's just
it.
a little shit.
Then runs over and just like headbutts you in the foot, Yolix.
Ah, my foot! I'm just trying to eat the feast, man.
Can I like offer him a little bit of goose?
A little bit of booze.
Look,
Goose.
Goose?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like takes the goose from your hand, but also like bites your fingers a bunch of times as he's eating it.
hit him with like my goose bone from my leftovers on my plate. No! Bad!
Tries to take the goose bone from you, and you guys are like wrestling over it now.
No, you have to fetch it. You have to fetch this. Wrestling for it.
You're gonna like pull the bone closer and then bite your fingers.
Okay. I just let go of the bone.
He has the bone
Yeah, you
now.
like
He starts like, if you guys have your hands on the table, he's trying to hit you in the hands with the bone, like going to each of you, and this little Volwyn troll is just teeing off. He starts kicking your food around.
Oh
I'm gonna grab him
my!
and bite him on the shoulder.
You're gonna bite him on the shoulder.
Try to get him to relax. Yeah.
Yolix, you bite him on the shoulder.
This is
On
Monday.
the ear,
Can't
dude,
believe
not
all over again.
on the shoulder.
Just bite him in the nose.
This is fucked up.
You bite him in the shoulder, and you like rip his neck and his shoulder, and you hear a crunch. Like his bones are tiny, and with just a little force from your jaw, you crushed him. And you plopped on the table, and he goes, "Bro, points," and dies.
Well, I can't say that that wasn't entertaining. But holy shit, you bit him to death.
I didn't mean to. He was being.
You killed him
Pesky.
very savagingly.
I was only just
pet, dude.
nibbling on him.
So that's what Volvin looked like if he's dead. Good to know. That image is not getting out of my head.
All right, Gio. I'm gonna like pick up the little Volwyn thing and then just like throw it off the table. You were saying about putting the steel in the water and the water cools it down.
Yeah, if you heat up the metal to like that perfect point, when the edges are about an inch, like not red hot. That's like the perfect point. But only when you want to like really, really strengthen the tip. And he's gonna drunkenly ramble about blacksmithing tips. And for everybody who didn't see it, here is Yolix's portrait.
Oh yeah.
Nice. It's dope.
He should be a little bit smaller, but like when I made him smaller in the thing, it looked weird.
Yeah, you don't have to make them smaller. You could just say what their height is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like as like through the Geo talking, like him rambling, I'll be like, let's not tell Volwyn about this, alright guys? We don't have to say I killed a little version of him.
Okay. What else do we not tell Volwyn? Did we tell him that some weird guy named Haji is looking for him?
Yeah, we could tell him everything else about Haji and everything. Just leave out the part where I killed him.
Okay, because like the Haji thing seemed very serious. Also seemed very like I don't know, very gang related.
Very 80s.
Yeah,
Well,
giving
he did.
yeah. And I think I was supposed to be scared, but I was more like
Yeah,
bothered.
he had those two giant people with
Yeah.
him. I wasn't scared.
Yeah, it was sketchy.
Even though I didn't say anything, I wasn't scared.
Yeah, I wasn't scared. I was just bothered. I was annoyed. It's like, boy, what are you gonna do? Well, did everybody enjoy their meal?
Great.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, this feast was phenomenal.
Wow, you actually ate all of that?
I
Gio-
said I would,
Wow, I'm impressed.
as you
I don't
should
know why Gio
be.
don't like this food.
How much do I owe you?
You had 1 roast goose and 2 fancy man's feasts.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be 1 gold, 2 silver.
Okay. And she walks up to the counter and pays him 1 gold and 2 silver.
Thank you. Yeah, Lee happily takes your gold.
Alrighty, let me take it off. 1 gold. And I guess I gotta break down a gold for a silver.
Yeah. Yeah, easily enough done.
Ooh, I almost put -6. Okay. And you have a nice day. Thank you for the meal. Tell the chef I said thank you. It was nice.
Oh, I definitely will. He'll appreciate that. I'll definitely tell him how much you liked it.
Yes. If anybody else, comes and eat a bunch of food, say if they got like sick or anything and they needed like a potion, tell them to go to your boy. I'm trying to remember his name.
Abo?
Yes, Jacopo.
Jacopo?
Yes, he's the alchemist that sells potions.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right.
I don't really. People just get drunk here, not too often, but yeah.
Do you have like a piece of paper and a pen?
Of course.
Yeah, can I just use it?
Yeah, here.
All right, and I'll write on. Stop by Jacopo, the alchemist, for the best potions at the Citadel, and I'll like put it like on a wall or something.
Yeah, there's probably like a little area with like wanted
Like
posters
go to the
and stuff.
bathroom and then carve in shop at Jacopo's on the wall.
I do the same, but for the females restroom.
Just plug in his business. Rune. While you're in your drunken stupor, you see a few times, like, even through your haze, you see Guy come and like nod at this large burly guard here and go through this door with various alcohol, food, whatever. I need you to make me a perception check.
Sure.
As you're like drunk and kind of like look at the door and try to poke through.
You don't see a damn thing.
Why do our rolls suck today?
Yeah, no, you don't see much. You just see that this guy's bringing delicious food and booze through this door and can't really make out anything within.
He's gonna look over. He's gonna look, hey, Gee. Hey, Gee.
Hey, what's up?
Can you get me, I need, like, fried eggs and bacon, and, like, a whole loaf of toasted bread.
Okay, I got you. And guess what? Rune. He looks at you like in the eyes, and like this kobold has a headband, like a sweatband, but it's covering most of his eyes, and he like tilts his head back so he can look you in the eyes, and he goes, "It's on the house, man. Don't worry."
That means a lot, man. I appreciate that. Sorry for throwing up in your kitchen.
That's okay. It happens like every week. As he scoots off.
He looks up to Salante and he's like, "I'm sorry, lady. I'm a mess."
Yeah.
Are you sure you want me to be questioned for you guys? Like, is it worth the hassle?
Well, I'm not really the one who decided, but if the old lady said that you're the person, and if the ancestors spoke to you, then I guess you are the person, but you are definitely a mess.
All right. I need a few things. I guess we're gonna need to prepare if we're going there. I should go join the others.
Yeah.
He looks like right into our eyes. He's like, "Thank you for taking care of me."
It's what I do. You make sure you take care of yourself. All right?
Yeah, I'll try.
And eat all of those eggs.
Oh, I plan on it. He'll run him over to the table, pull out a seat, and sit down and be like, "So, when I left Sob Sung Ko, I spit on my family name. I asked the woman that I loved to marry me, and she said no and decided to take over the family business instead. Her name is Lamai. A couple weeks ago, I decided to get out of the outer reaches because I wanted to be as far away from that place as possible. And just like that, it's dragging me back in."
I'm sorry that happened.
I'm so
Bitches,
sorry.
man, you know?
Did you say bitches, man? You know.
Sorry I walked away like that. I'm gonna try to be a better compatriot to this group.
I'm sure you had and did have a legit reason. I mean, it's not nothing to be truly like upset about. I mean, you had to, you know, you're walking through fire. You're being very brave.
Well, I mean, you guys have never been. You're walking into your own personal fires. You're gonna need to keep an eye on your wallets. People will be friendly, but not trustworthy.
Let's
If
walk
you're
into the fire together.
if you're an outsider and they don't know who you are, they'll take you for all you're worth.
Well, could you show us the way so we don't get
We'll have a
scammed?
guide like you over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't guarantee that things aren't gonna get a little hairy. I left a lot of loose ends untied in the city, so there's that.
Alan Jones. When are we off?
After I eat my eggs, at the very least, and I'm gonna need to pick up some ingredients.
Okay.
Sure.
Yolix, how are you reacting to Rune pouring his heart out to you.
I'll say, hey, that's tough, my friend. Being driven from your homeland, from someone who you thought had your back, must be tough.
Wanted to spend the rest of my life with her, you know. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least.
It's the same Lamai? It's not just another person's last name, or?
No, Lamai's her first name.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, the other person we're supposed to be looking for.
Usa.
Do you know them as well, Kusa?
I mean, I know of them, if that makes sense. I mean, it for such a big place, the market's a small area when it comes to gossip. So I mean, I know of them. I probably interacted with them once or twice, but I don't know their life story.
Alright, let's get us a few more drinks before we head out.
I think I've had enough.
You were sleeping over there for a little while.
Guy comes up with your eggs, your full toast, and your bacon. Like your full,
Hell yeah.
like a whole loaf of bread, nice platter. It's pretty. It's like 11 p.m. But here's your breakfast food, man. I hope you feel better.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And he just starts digging right into it.
And try
What
to
am I, chef?
and try to lay off the Atogu and Kahlua, you know. Hey, that stuff will fuck you up. It's all the sugar.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow.
The bartender's like, nah, don't lay off the Atogu and Kahlua. It's great. He's looking around the bar. It's amazing. Everybody should order it.
Order? No, I don't have any money. No.
I walk up and I was like, and how much for Rune's meal?
Rune's meal was on the house.
Oh, lovely. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a drunken mess, but you know, one of the boys gets drunk once a week anyway, so. But if you want something to drink, we got Shankabami gin, we got Goodberry wine, we got that Telly Teapeck whiskey, we got a Atogu and Kahlua, and we got goblin piss. You want some goblin piss?
You're funny. The fact that you saved the best for last and then asked. You're hilarious.
Well, you know that's one of our best sellers.
Is it not? What is it made of?
Various different whiskeys. It's kind of like a jungle juice.
Yeah, don't sleep on goblin piss. That's a good time.
I'm not the one to get drunk on anything. Like I drink wine here and there, but I will try the goblin piss.
That'll be 1 silver.
The key is to light it on fire first. Trust me.
She hands him 2 silver.
Oh, thank you. He like actually like wipes the glass properly before pouring the whiskey in it.
How much is the Teletepic whiskey?
Oh, that's 2 silver. It's we got to get that imported. It's kind of harder to get. You know, that place is crazy.
I'll take one. It's 2 silver, so I threw 3 earlier, so it'd be 100 silvers, 1 gold, right?
Yep. Wait, what? What'd you say?
Like I deducted 1 gold, so like I have the 100 silver.
10.
And 10 silver.
10. 10 silvers, 1 gold.
I was about to say, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'll back.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 silvers, 1 gold. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go.
And yeah, the goblin piss, Nia, probably not what you're used to drinking.
Yeah, no, because she only drinks wine, so she like sniffs it, swirls it around, dips her finger in and tastes it a little bit.
It is
Takes a sip.
strong as shit.
Nia.
Can I get some? Do you have some ice?
No, Nia, trust me. Save yourself the effort. Just light it on fire.
Light it on fire. It's flammable, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Light it on fire, blow it out, and then take the shot.
Okay, so she lights it on fire. She blows it out, and she takes the shot.
And the reaction of the heat should have caramelized it a little bit and sweetened it so it's not so rough going down.
Oh, that you are an amazing chef. You know a lot about food and drink, and it's gonna be nice having you around.
You can't sully a good goblin piss.
Rune also smells like goblin piss at
Yeah.
the moment.
Like actual goblin piss of the drink.
The drink. And Yolix, you take your shot back, and you probably had it before, but it tastes what's the stuff called? Molly? The sauce that the Telly Teapex make that's spicy. It tastes like the same kind of spices like that, but refined down into a really harsh whiskey. And it burns, and it's really nice. And it's not just like a whiskey burn, it's an actual like spicy burn.
We'll say let's say like if you were drinking like a can of pop kind of burn, or like like you said, spicy.
A spicy burn, like an actual like, you know, chili pepper kind of spicy.
Yeah, you'll look like twist his neck a little bit, like prepare himself before the shot, and just take it back. They go, woo! Reminds me of home.
You also have those candies, and you would have a couple of them on you.
Yeah, I'll ask the group. I was like, you guys like spicy things? Back in Telly Teapic, we love spicy things with everything. Spicy candy, spicy meat.
Oh, yeah. Hit me up with one of those.
I'll pass out 4 of the candies
Not used to spice, but I'm down to try.
because I want to give one to Geo too.
You're gonna give one to Geo too?
Yeah.
Oh, I thanks for including me, man. I guess I'll try it. Oh, I just deleted Geo.
Oh, where did he go?
Jeez, what's in this candy? You killed it.
Sorry, I just no. I just accidentally cast invisibility. I'm sorry. It happens sometimes when I'm nervous.
Oh, okay.
You're like a little chameleon.
That was fucking bonkers. Are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just like kind of like a sneeze, like an involuntary reaction, you know.
And I'll give them a warning, like, yes, it's gonna be very, very hot. Might burn you a bit.
So, Nia, when you eat this candy, for the first couple seconds, it tastes like very nice fine chocolate, not a tube chocolate, but good chocolate. And then you get a very, very sudden and very, very harsh spice. It burns your tongue. It actually like hurts. It's very like some spices like it's gets in your nose and shit. This is very tongue central. Like your tongue just hurts.
Oh, this is very hot. This is nothing like it is at home. It's not as delicious, but definitely more spicy. Do you have something for me to drink to get rid of the spice?
I only had my spicy whiskey here from
What is fucking spicy? Everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. She's trying not to freak out. But she's
Got some
starting
kick
freak
to it, huh?
Yeah, but it's not fucking funny. I need something to drink.
Jacquenex, your tongue is also burning quite a bit. You're used to like bland food and bird meat and shit. This is very
Oh my
foreign.
god. How do you eat this shit?
Rune's laughing.
Fix it. What the fuck is happening?
Geo2 is still just, what the fuck? Oh, these are messed up, dude.
She tries to stick her finger down her throat to throw it up.
Oh, you're not gonna want to do that. It's gonna be worse coming back up. oh, this is funny.
I'll get you some milk.
Yes, please.
I'll just be eating one like it's normal, just like I tried to warn you.
Yeah, like it.
Try to warn anyone.
Bruno look will be like, "You got another one of those? Those are great."
Yeah, I'll pass another one to him.
Yeah, you got like a sack full.
Yeah,
I'll
he'll
turn back.
he'll eat another one and like chew along with it and be like, "This is wonderful. I might use this in a dish."
Yeah, Rune, for you, like that you have like eaten a fair amount of foods. You get like first very chocolate, like it's completely sweet, and then that sudden hit of the spice. But then after 10-20 seconds, you start tasting the chocolate again, and it soothes your tongue a lot. Then it makes this weird combination where it's kind of like in between being sweet and spicy, and it's a unique experience. It's very odd to like a trained tongue.
I love it.
And Geo, Nia, and Jacquenex are just in tears. Here's your milk. Again, it's on the house.
He snatches it and just starts chugging it. Can you just bring a jug, like just bring a pitcher of the milk, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Can't you just make your own milk?
Excuse me?
Aren't you a cow?
Okay. Luckily, this is too for you. My mouth is too spicy to even try to come back on that obvious fat joke, but I have you know that I am not fat. Tell God to pull my picture up, bitch. I very much fit.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
That was a messed up candy, Yolix. Maybe don't give those to people.
It's so hot. I think you can use this in your blacksmithing recipe. Shit.
Yeah, because it's like hot, like a furnace that's used to make swords. That's clever. Haha.
Yes, you should use it.
And he's gonna over-explain your joke while like genuinely laughing at it. How it relates.
He just likes teaching blacksmithing shit. So he's just like, yeah, so we have to heat it up, and what she's saying is that it's so hot that it can heat up my swords.
Yes, just completely like.
Yeah, because it's hot, right?
Yeah, because
The blacksmith is hot.
Yeah.
Gives you like the specifics, like has to be 1600 degrees Celsius. So like that's pretty hot. Like.
And this is just like ass hot.
Yeah. The two things I'll point out you might have not noticed, the people that you don't know. There's two, like, the people that you gave the Fancy Man's Feast to originally in the right hand side here that are playing some sort of what looks like a weird variation of chess, and they have gold coins on the table. and then the singer here, who's been playing for a while, and again, it's more like country-ish, folky music. Oh, and Lee would bring you your pitcher of milk.
She just starts downing it,
There you go.
but not all of it. Just enough.
Just enough.
Yep. She just holds it. You know how like you hold it in your mouth for a bit, get it cold, nice. You know, soothe, feel, swallow a little bit, and get one more mouthful just to sit it on the tongue for a while.
Although we're just ignoring that Baldwin's gone.
No questions.
He went and started playing his lute.
Yeah, and you would all definitely notice them bringing various drinks and food to this back room over here. Couple old ladies sitting over at this table. Zulabeth and the Shanka Curry restaurant owner still just chit-chatting away. Rune, now that you're more coherent and up, this was the woman you were sitting beside earlier in the brooding corner.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Who told you to leave her alone, and you told her to leave you alone. Yeah.
You know what? Now that I see it, it makes sense why she said leave me alone, because it's not really a brooding corner as it was her table. Realistically, the table that I would have wanted to sit in is where Zelante is now.
Yeah, well, there's like guards over there and shit.
It checks out. That makes sense.
You know, it's a big table. She's alone, so...
Rune looks, he's like, alright, are we supposed to be sleeping here, or do we go back to where we've been staying, or what's going on? What's the plan?
I definitely would like to go back to where I was staying. Nice bed.
Yeah, you can either stay at the inn... Oh, go ahead.
It's up to everybody. We want to go back to our places. We can. I think I'm just grave digging.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I didn't get this scoop because I left early. Did they say anything in particular?
They said they will collect us in the morning, I believe.
Okay.
I think we have like a meeting point. I think they're just gonna bring us to our meeting point. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know.
How much would it be to stay in the tavern?
2 silver pieces.
Son of a bitch. I don't even know if I have a house. I'm just sleeping outside.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's two silver pieces to stay at the inn?
Yeah.
Rune will pitch a gold to him and say, I'm assuming this is like a tavern and inn.
Yeah, there are stairs going upstairs.
Yeah, Rune will pitch a gold onto the counter and it'll be like rooms for all of us, and I'll return shortly.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, there's 5 rooms upstairs. No comment, he'll show you each of your rooms.
Thank you, Rune. That's awful.
Thank you.
That's fine. Yeah, I just gotta go into town and grab some ingredients and then I'll be back. If anybody wants to join.
Join.
I'll join.
I'll just join the hold stuff.
I'm in Yolix.
Yeah, I suppose. Instead of retiring for the night.
So you're gonna go back out into the Citadel and try to find ingredients?
Yeah, I want like obviously like basic ingredients for our first bit of travel. Like if we're going into Sabso & Co, then like I'm gonna need stuff to cook with. Because that's like that's how you talk and earn respect in the city, is by showing your stuff. So
Yeah, it's true. It's relatively late. You, I'm assuming, head over to betray Driscoll.
yeah.
And again, you're just looking for basic ingredients of whatever.
To start, like I'm looking for obviously like basic ingredients like eggs, like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, like all, and like if there's any kind of dried proteins like a dried beef or dried meats that I can get, because they are easy to transport and easy to kind of bring to life in soups and stuff like that.
Yeah, that should be easy enough to buy. There's various like stalls and shops. You might have to do a little bit of bartering to like get them to sell you their stuff, because most of them are like trying to create them into food to sell to people. But yeah, you can get all that stuff fairly easily.
Yeah, I'll trade them recipes and stuff. To kind of like entice them to sell to me. I'm also looking, if they're available, I'm looking for rare ingredients to see if anybody is willing to part with anything like that.
Roll me an investigation check.
You got it. Hey.
13, okay. Yeah, you here, I'm gonna get you to roll me a 1d12. A 2? One second. You get some chili peppers, corn, and beans from Sandsit Land. They're of very high quality, all 3 of them.
Repeat that?
Chili peppers, beans, and corn. The corn is like large and has several different colors, like red and brown on it, but still looks very healthy, and like the husks around it feel like it would keep for a while.
Okay.
Like the beans are like large kidney beans. And the chili peppers are like large and red, very slender, but have a tinge of like purple to them.
Perfect. And along with the basic ingredients and basic herbs and spices and all that, what's that going to run me back?
I will need you to roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Okay, how much did you want to spend on ingredients?
Including the rarer ingredients, like no more than 2 gold.
Oh, yeah, for 1 gold you would get, like, it is just produce, like,
Yeah.
so for a gold you would get an abundance of all those things.
Oh, yeah, perfect. That's all I need.
And you guys are out in the trade Driscoll. It is fairly late, although it's relatively hard to tell here as the skies are mostly purple with like what looks like not shooting stars but pieces of debris just flying across in this kind of like vortex of the sky. Do you guys want to do anything while you're in the market?
No, I'm broke.
Yeah, I heard something also while we're down here about a kebab shop.
Oh, you're talking about Farshed, the best kebabs of all the land.
Yeah, yeah, you keep saying that, and it's kind of hard to believe. So,
I mean,
lead
I'm
the-
just saying what he said. I don't believe it.
yeah, lead the way, lead the way.
I like gladly lead the way, almost excitingly jumping, clapping hands.
Or
I
shit.
always wanted you to meet Farshed. You both like are chefs, and I think chef people are amazing.
Adam, look at my character sheet. This is the numbers that I assumed I would get with a gold. If it would cost more, just let me know.
No, I think that's yeah, no, that's fair.
Perfect.
Dozen eggs, 2, 5. Yeah, no, that's again, it's produce. It's not
Yeah.
super magical or anything. It's just things that grow.
Like, just rather than buy rations, like, this is what I'm gonna do instead, is I'm just gonna be getting ingredients.
Okay.
If it works.
Yeah, that works with me.
Okay.
You guys see Rune just with a sack full of stuff, just getting right geared up. He tries to trade recipes with a couple different merchants, but they deny him and are like, we don't know. We don't know you. Let's just, if you want to buy it, buy something or get out. And you nods and buys his things and moves along. Eventually, before you can even see it, you see the sparks as there's just a couple people around, not as many crowded because it is late, but he still has a fair amount of people in front of his little stand. You see Furshid.
It's
Oh,
Farshed.
He looks like a douche.
Hey, be
It's-
nice. He didn't do anything wrong.
He's a small gnome with a full chef's outfit on.
Does look like a douche, like out of character.
And as you walk up, you hear, and that's when the angel Atash looked down upon me and gave me his blessings, so I can use them to cast magic and create the most delicious food in all the lands. As he hands his person their kebab.
Nia heard the story before, so she like finishes it with him, like just like repeating it.
That's it's an interesting story. I'll take one of your kebabs, please.
Of course.
Farshed, you better make this one really nice. Remember what happened last time?
He's gonna look. Rune's gonna look and say, "Save the magic on mine."
We don't hold the magic at Heavenly Kebabs. That's why
Use
they're heavenly.
Prestidigitation to take the magic off of it or make it taste normal.
Rune's gonna look and he's gonna say, I mean, surely I can have just a kebab that's been heated normally.
Oh no, I'm not just heating it. See, this is what simpletons don't understand about the craft, is I'm actually using the magic to create an assortment of spices in a particular way to make this the best kebab in all the lands.
Oh, a spell to make spices. I'd love to learn that one. What would it cost to learn the spell?
You must pledge your allegiance to the angel Atash and have him smile upon you like he has me.
Rune pulls out a smoke, lights it, takes a deep drag, and looks up and he says, "Fine, I'll take one magical kebab, please."
Very well.
You got this, Fawshed. She leans over and like pats his shoulder.
He picks up the kebab and he says, and when I was just a young boy, they brought me into the noble jewel. And the angel Atash was there himself. And he looked at me and he said, you are the greatest chef in all the lands. And then he like lets out sparks and like a little bit of flames as he casts a spell at this kebab.
As Farshid is talking and doing all of this fucking fanfare nonsense, Rune is pulling out his cooking kit with his utensils and his fucking pot and everything like that, like his big wok, like right in front of this guy.
He is feeling himself so much. He's like, he doesn't notice right away. And he keeps going, and he's like, and then I started in the Ruse Bazaar where people quickly started to love my kebabs, and they were wanted nationwide, and I wanted them in all the lands because they are the best in all the lands. And here you go, good sir. What are you doing with that wok?
Don't worry about it. He reaches out and grabs the kebab, and he takes a bite. How is it?
Oh my god.
That was just to see the preparation. It's heated. It's a hot kebab with rice. The spices are nothing special. It doesn't have a kick to it. It's a little bland, and the best word for it as like a critique would be it's very basic, very plain. Not any chutzpah, not anything to it.
He just grins, takes the rest of the kebab and hands it to Nia, be like, here, you can finish that.
Oh, I am quite full, but I can't. Okay, here you go. She just gets it.
He takes some of the dried meats, takes one of the vegetables, like a softer vegetable, like a tomato, and squeezes the juice out of it into the wok. Throws the meat in so that it starts to soak in that tomato juice. He pulls it out, chops up the meat, forms them into almost like kebab like pieces. Throws them back into the wok so that they start to get that fry on. Hits them with a little bit of his spices. Takes some of the San Sitlin hot pepper and throws it in with the meat so that it also gets some of that. Takes some of the bigger beans and skewers them and roasts them over a fire. And then he takes like an assortment of other vegetables, like maybe like some carrots, maybe some like broccoli if he has it there within that assorted vegetable mix. And he throws that in as well. And he walks right over to the guy and goes, "Spare a cup of rice?"
Oh, I have pre-cooked rice. Sure. I guess.
Yeah, I guess I can work with that. And he takes it, and instead of like before he was thinking he had to cook it fresh, to revive the flavor in it, he just tosses it right into the wok and just tosses it like a stir fry, like a fried rice. He grabs one of the like a dish off of fucking Farshid's thing, or a couple dishes, and he like deals out one for Farshid, one for each person in the party, and one for himself. And fucking tosses it in front of him, and he says, "Magic free, try it out," and just starts taking a bite.
I'm gonna have you roll your cooked utensils with advantage and plus a d4.
Oh shit! Okay. $23.
Yeah, as you're cooking and kind of focusing, you narrow vision and you look up a little bit and you see a mango slice just like left by what looks like a magically created fountain on somebody's stand, and you get kind of the sense that like the Sapson Co spirits are with you, because that's a thing that people who are like connected to the nature of Sapson Co do, is they leave offerings of mangoes. And you cook up this fucking amazing. Sorry, you were making like better kebabs skewered with beans and like.
Well, yeah. He's doing like a traditional, instead of like a kebab skewer, he's doing a traditional kebab where he's taking the meat and everything like that, and instead of doing it on top of the rice, he's doing it as like a stir fry, like fried rice dish.
Fuck yeah. And you make like a big wok of this, and yeah, it's not too spicy. It's flavorful, and it puts Farshid's to shame.
He looks like right in Farshid's eyes, and he says, "You do a disservice to yourself. You do a disservice to your community. You do a disservice to whatever god you think you believe in."
That's bold words for somebody I haven't even tried the food yet. Like, shut up and let me eat. And he takes the forkful and he puts it in his mouth. And he takes a like a rag, and spits it out. I'm closed. I'm going to need everybody to leave.
Nia takes it and she does her delicious scream. She's like, "Oh my god, it's so good. It's too bad that you didn't like it. Why did you spit it out?
We're closed.
It's really good."
Rune like shoves him against the wall and says, all of those ingredients were purchased locally within this trade district. You can do better. Quit with the magic bullshit and start making food. And he turns around and walks away. He grabs all his gear, packs it up, and walks away.
I will point out that there are other people watching this. Farshid had a few bystanders watching the show, watching him make food, and they watched this happen.
I would have given them plates as well. Anyone who was standing around would have gotten some of that dish.
Yeah, so now you're seeing a Rune huff away from this guy while a lot of happy people are eating, and Farshid is closing up his shop for the night.
Farshid, don't get upset. I really think that he's trying to help you.
I'm not upset. We are closed.
Yeah, it's just late. That's what it is.
It's quite late, and I must go and pray, and you enjoy your street meal.
You enjoy the rest of your night. I almost said life. Enjoy the rest of your night.
He's gonna gather up his stuff, turn off his elements, and storm off as well.
Oh wait, I would like to look to the crowd that's eating, and just like announce. If any of you are looking for any potions, there's someone named Japako. He's the alchemist and he sells potions. He's very good at what he does, and he has some nice inventions coming out for the future for potions. Yes.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. I just want a good roll.
Oh. You see a couple people nod and look to each other. Chapaco? That guy really? Chapaco? No. He makes good stuff?
Japak, Po.
Chapopo?
No,
Paco.
Jacapo. The alchemist?
Yeah,
He
that
sells super potions.
thought that guy was an alcoholic. Yeah, that's weird. What's going on? You should go check it out.
Still be good at their craft. Do not judge one based off their alcohol problems.
And he still could be an alcoholic. He was all over his clothes.
This is just what you're hearing from like different people in the crowd. Amongst the whispers.
One by one.
Yo-
Thank you.
Yolix, you get
Hi.
flashes through your head suddenly. You're thinking about not only like volcanoes in the classic sense of the active volcano going right to the top of it, but also like lava pools as kind of gateways, direct gateways to where your gods live. Whatever you put in there, it's kind of like a portal, but you as a mortal can't go through the portal without dying. And you get the urge to give something to your gods.
I'm gonna give him a couple pieces of my gold. Just throw it in the portal.
Where's this portal?
Do you say it just appeared next to me?
No, it's flashing through your head. You're just thinking about it. You're on the street right now
Oh.
eating kebabs.
Just staring off in space, just thinking about like him sacrificing gold to the gods back in his homeland.
No, I'm saying like you want to do that now.
Yeah, that's like
You hear the gods like screaming in your head like they want something. You need to give them something. Now.
is there like a lantern or like a fire going on around here somewhere?
Yeah, there's lanterns all over the street.
Yeah, I'll like eat a few bites of my kebab and then throw it in there. The food and then some of the gold.
You do, and you immediately know that that's not gonna save the... A flame isn't a portal.
I don't know that.
You literally said, no, I don't.
Right? Okay, no you don't. What is everybody else doing in the market?
Yeah, realizing his mistake, Rune is also going to look for a 10-pound bag of rice and, like, a thing of noodles.
Yeah, easily enough, like 2 copper.
I don't have that. I've got gold, motherfucker.
Well, fuck, dude, stop buying little things. You can be a silver if you want.
He'll, like, go around spending another gold's worth of stuff, and I'll just come up with a bunch of things.
There you go.
See, the problem is, like, the things that I need are too expensive. Like, I need, like, a bag of holding, or a bag of colding would be preferred, but a bag of holding and a fucking, like,
I can cool shit for you, though. Like, I got a Ray of Frost cantrip.
Heward's handy spice pouch. That's
just
shit I need.
Keep shit frozen for you.
Like bricks frozen.
Yeah, we
Like,
can
hit it every hour on the hour.
work something out.
I turned to Rune. These kebabs were simply amazing. Wow, Blue Faucet, the best kebabs of all the land.
Yeah,
Out of the wall.
they don't look that good.
That guy's a fucking hack. You realize that, right? He might as well have been feeding you poison.
Well, I like what I like, and I like this.
I don't think any of us have come across a thing that you don't like yet, Nia.
I don't like um I don't like mm, mean people. Um
You?
you know what? I don't like myself. You're right.
Oh Jesus,
I wish
that,
I part of me can change. I'm
that's a
not
lot.
like the other Otagans.
That's a lot deeper than I thought we needed to go there.
Yeah, it's quite. Like she like kind of like her face kind of go kind of sad, and she puts her head down a little. She's like, "Yeah, it's something I'll fix over time." But enough
Well,
about me. These kebabs are just simply amazing.
yeah, it's real meat. That's why.
Yes, I should get Fawcett to change his recipe to this.
He has the recipe. He just has to cook the meat in it, like, instead of reheating it and using weird magic shit.
Well, let's hope that he does that. He seemed very kind of like
Seems pretty upset.
yeah, very upset.
He
Like,
should be. He should be. He should be disappointed. Whatever god he's speaking to, if that's the way that they're guiding him, that is not a god. That is a demon that is leading him astray and ruining his life.
you are shutting down his whole religion.
You know, he doesn't have like 12 kids. It's gonna be a fraud to feed him.
I'm surprised he just closed and didn't just burn his fucking cart down, because that's what it's worth right now.
Well done.
Burn it? No, no.
Are we done with your errands? Do you still need to pick up some more things?
I think that's it. Farshid will, next time I come back, he'll improve. Nobody gets an ass kicking like that and doesn't improve.
I really hope he does.
It was great practice for home, because there's going to be a lot of showboating. Like a lot.
Well, I guess we're heading back to the tavern then.
Yeah, going to turn in for the night.
Yeah.
Nothing else for the market. Yolix, the gods are still screaming in your head to burn something.
He's gonna rip his shirt off and throw it in the fire.
your, your shirt starts to burn, and like the flame is bright and it's nice and it gives you like that feeling of warmth, but it just kind of makes you want more.
I'm gonna throw like one more gold in there, so I'd have thrown 3 gold already. Oh, but that's all I have. I'm like, my eyes are bulging, and like, is everybody watching me do this?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to ask, did we see him throw his shirt into the fire?
Yes, there's a shirtless Yolix throwing his shirt into like, and it's not a fire, it's a lantern, like a hanging lantern. So he like put his shirt in it a bit, and then it lit on fire and fell on the ground, and it's like burning there. And he's putting more coins into the lantern while he's standing there shirtless, eyes bulging.
Well there, but are you okay?
That's all I have. That's all I have to give.
I think he's drunk. He drunk too much of the drink at the tavern.
The feeling, Yolix, is that the things that you're giving, the shirt off your back, your 3 gold, they're not making it to the gods. You're trying to send these messages, and they're just not making it. And then, again, through the flashes of your mind of these portals, you remember when you were raking coals in Geo's blacksmith, and that intense flame of the furnace.
I'll grab the lantern and run to the blacksmith place.
So a shirtless... Roll me a strength check, first of all.
Like, I ain't trying to explain that for a second.
Just a straight strength check. It's not dire. It takes you about 20 to 30 seconds and a lot of pulls, but you manage to get this lantern off. You guys all watch as a shirtless Yolix wrestles with this lantern for a while and like, stupid fucking thing, and then yanks it off and you start running down the street.
Yeah, I'll be going to the blacksmith to try to go to that fire spot.
Are the rest of you going to follow? Do anything to react, or just...
Follow.
Yeah, follow.
Yeah, follow.
All right. Yeah, you you barge into the blacksmith's, and Gio's there in his pajamas, like kind of getting ready for bed. Yolix, what are you doing? Where's your clothes?
Looking all crazy at him. Look, I just need your fire for a minute. I just need the flames, Gio.
The fires are low. They're going to sleep. What do you need the fires for? And where's your shirt?
I sacrifice. I need to make sacrifices. I'm hearing voices, man.
Jesus.
And I'll like just push past him and then start going towards the. I guess it's like a kiln, I guess, or like a
Forge.
big
Yeah.
forge, yeah.
Yolix, you're acting very strange, and I'm pretty drunk. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I just let him do what he's doing. He seems like he's pretty determined to do. What is he sacrificing? That's pretty weird.
You approach the furnace, and again, it's at a low heat right now. There's billows to heat it up more, but as you even look into the low smolders, you start to hear like whispers and just voices, like not in your head now, kind of outside, and the voices in your head kind of simmer down and slow down.
Throw the lantern in the fire.
See the lantern start to melt and burn. It is metal. It's taking a little longer. You see your coins that are in the lantern start to heat up.
I'll like lean in and I'm like, is that enough?
He leans into the fire. Is that enough?
You hear, "This is a reminder. He will remember. He cannot forget. Don't let him forget. Don't let him forget." And that just repeats a few times as the lantern reaches its apex of being melted in the furnace.
I'm like, don't let who? Don't let who? I'll be like grabbing the fucking thing with my hands. The blacksmithy thing. The forge.
Yolix, be careful. You take a bit of fire damage as you like grasp on and like stare into the flames, trying to get more of an answer. But the whispers die down. The voices are gone. You get one pieced by touching a furnace.
I hit the thing beside it, I guess.
You kind of snap back to reality. Voice is gone. You look around and you see a concerned Gio and your three new friends kind of looking at you while you're standing there.
Fuck was that?
Are you okay?
Just gonna get up and just act like nothing's going on. I'm like, I'm alright. I'm fine. Like, not even acknowledging my shirt's off. Like, I was just hearing voices and that's all.
That's a weird definition of all right.
No, back in Teletepic, we have to make sacrifices to the gods to reap better harvests, you know?
And your gods want lanterns? And your shirt?
In gold?
And my food, yes.
Okay, okay.
So now, hopefully our adventure will go smoothly.
Can we get the hell out of Gio's house? He's trying to go to bed.
Gio,
Well-
you got a shirt?
Yeah, I do, Yolix. This is pretty concerning, especially since I just met you yesterday. But I'm kind of drained. You want a shirt? Fine. Now, you were saying you have to sacrifice things to gods? Do you, like, sacrifice people?
No, just gold and food.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you asked it because we were all thinking.
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly.
Not people or livestock. Nothing. We're not crazy.
And why are you sacrificing things?
Would the gods accept people?
So the grass grows greener and the tomatoes grow plumper. I don't know. You ever had a plumpy tomato? It's because somebody threw gold in the lantern in the fire, you know?
No, I don't know.
No.
That's a very strange thing to sacrifice things for.
Rune's mouth is just like wide open, like he's just fucking gobsmacked at what he's hearing right now.
There's nothing else that you sacrifice things to, like, pray for, or to hope for, or to stop, or just for tomatoes? You can just buy tomatoes.
Can't buy plump tomatoes. But we also believe it's to stave off of a calamity coming to a Teletipe called the Ash Rise. Where every volcano will go off at once and submerge the land in lava.
Sounds
You
so
got-
calm about it.
You got a lot of volcanoes there?
Oh yeah, he told us
Yeah.
about the town.
What do you mean all of them?
There's like 50.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then so sounds like a lot of volcanoes.
Like each mountain is a volcano, yeah.
Geo gives you a shirt, and it's kind of like when you give your girlfriend your shirt, and it's just like an XXL on a small. Like it looks like it's covering, it's going past her knees. It's just draped over you.
Yeah, it's like dragging at the back. I'm like, Gio, thank you. I won't throw this one in the fire.
Yeah,
Old Geo
you
Kitty.
keep it. It's okay. See, this is why I don't like believe in any of that. Like, oh, we have to bring the gods back and save our place because, like, look at this. This guy, like,
Yeah, but you know how crazy you look when spirits are talking to you?
yeah, but that's true.
You're just proving his point more, though.
That's true. I'm not denying that it's real. I'm just denying, like, that it's worth going after, you know?
I mean, you gotta run out of clothes really fast if you're sacrificing them to the gods all the time. Like, you just like randomly like just strip down and toss everything into a fire.
We're
We're
just
just
fine with just my shirt. I know I never have to throw my pants in there.
is there like a quota? Like, is
Quota.
like where does the line end for them?
I don't know. They just call. I just heard voices a few minutes ago when you were showing that fellow Rune or Farshid the business.
And what they were like, I'm hungry for your outfit.
Yeah, they were like, speaking of food.
You're
Wow. It's
you're
just
surrounded.
voices.
You're surrounded by food, but give us your shirt. That sounds like a bully. I experienced that. I think they're picking on you, man.
Saying the gods are bullies? Could be, but
From the messages you've received from the gods, like, you feel like you're helping.
they were telling me all a bunch of crazy things. They said, "Don't let him forget," and they wouldn't tell me They wouldn't tell me who it was. But I felt like I'm helping, I guess.
Don't let who forget what.
I don't know.
Nah, dude.
That's all I said.
they're definitely fucking with you. And he's like, Rune starts walking away as he's like, I mean, like, that sounds like some weird hazing shit, man. I'm telling you.
This would be the second religion Rune has shitted on today.
You know, I've always been skeptical, but not be too sure, you know?
Do the gods accept people? Would you know that? Would
People? I don't think we sacrifice people. I don't even think we sacrifice livestock in Teleteepic. Just food and gold. Clothes sometimes. Well, we're just having this conversation in Geo's house at night.
Gio's fully into it. He's like currently boiling a pot of tea.
could I have some of that tea, Geo?
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
So you sacrifice things to the gods, and you like just give them your shirt. That's so weird. Like you just and you just do it for no reason, like for just because you're helping.
We believe it's to prevent the end of the world, but yeah. Long story short.
I don't know why the gods would give a fuck about anybody but themselves, but that's interesting, Yolix. You're an interesting person. That's very strange. And he's gonna keep like belittling the whole thing, and you look back over to the furnace, Yolix, and you see something inside.
I look straight over and I'm gonna go look and see what it is.
You look in, and you see a very finely crafted wooden quarterstaff sitting atop of the flames, but not burning. And while you're looking at it, you see that the light's flickering off of the volcano etchings on it, and you don't hear any words, but you feel a connection.
Just gonna go big-eyed, like as big as they can go, and I'm gonna grab it. Like just reach in. I don't even care about burning myself.
Yeah, you do burn yourself a little bit, and the staff itself is super hot. Take 3 fire damage as you reach into the furnace just with your hands and grab this quarterstaff.
Even though it hurts, he's gonna be like, ah, my hands, and he's still just gonna hold on to it. Just burning himself to death in the air.
Yolix, did you open a demonic portal in my furnace?
No, this is a gift from the gods. It's gotta be. I'll just be looking over this quarterstaff.
Yeah, it's almost like a black wood. It does look like kind of charred and burned, but wasn't damaged by being in the furnace. And again, it has etchings of just volcanoes horizontally on it. Various heights and shapes, like they're all different engravings. None of them are repeating.
Like, oh man, this has never happened before. The gods usually taketh, not giveth.
I thought you said they give in return plump tomatoes.
Well, plump tomatoes. This isn't a plump tomato.
Obviously. You do not.
Plump tomatoes don't grow instantly either.
And with that, we'll be wrapping up.
All right.
Okay.
Bye. That's
Fucking- Trading my shirt for plump tomatoes.
yeah.
Right.
We're gonna raid out to Zen. He's a very cool cat. You guys will love him. But I appreciate everybody who's watching, all of chat. I'm sorry I, don't get to talk to you too much during these streams. I appreciate everybody who's watching on the YouTubes. I'll upload the first episode shortly, and then I'll upload this one. And big shout out to all these fine folks. Big shout out to BadHairGaming, who's having. What's the next game we got on the docket, BHG? Pokemon?
Pokemon 5e on Saturday. Let's go.
Pokemon 5e on Saturday. Let's go. Yeah, we're a bunch of players in that. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. I appreciate everybody. You guys have a good one. Peace. Fuck yeah.